and gals, don't touch that dial. Welcome to the show, all things movies, video games, and pop culture. Broadcast straight from the moon, it's the CraterCast!
What is that even from?
I don't know.
You sound like a porn star that's like trying to like...
Yeah.
Yes, Daddy, yes.
Yawn. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna honk.
It's all gushy.
Oh, Nietzsche.
No, like, that's like something I've been doing at work. I don't know, like down the halls, I'll just go,
Oh, yeah.
Are you trying to get the prisoners all excited?
I don't know.
Why would you do that in a jail?
He's trying to
This
give
is
them
funny.
something. He's trying to give them something to motivate them to get it out of their system.
Wouldn't it be funny if Chris Chan was in your jail?
That would be hilarious. I would never stop.
You would never stop screwing with him.
Yeah.
You would post, like, you would put pictures, like hand-drawn crayon pictures of Sonic with blue arms and tape them to his cell.
Yeah. Draw that really poor, crudely drawn Sonic and put it on his window.
Oh, the one that gotta go
Yeah,
fast.
dude. Every time you do a cell shakedown, which is once a day because you can, you will hide Sonic blue arm drawings in places in his cell, so he'll find them randomly.
Do you think that, you know how in movies, usually when they show like the really psychotic prisoners, they have like writings all over the wall and stuff?
Scrawled across the walls, it says "Dang dirty trolls."
Just smeared
Shit.
smeared poop on the fucking walls.
As soon as I Shawshank Redemption my way out of here, I'm coming for Mary Lee Walsh.
But boys, happy 2022. We did it.
What's happy about it? Tell me.
Yeah,
What do
we.
What do you mean? It's a new year.
Qualify it. What's to be happy about?
COVID
Everything's
22.
shit.
Let's go.
We made it,
Yes,
boys.
the patch is out.
The patch.
The DLC has been engaged. 2 more years, boys.
Hey man, we survived. We survived. We did it, no?
It wasn't really difficult, I gotta say.
That's what I've been asking everybody. I was like, what new variant will come out this time?
Well, so if we're going by Delta, then Omicron, then it's probably gonna be like...
Yeah, what did Fauci tell you? What's it gonna be?
Jesus Christ. I don't know, Dennis. What did a qualified scientist tell me, huh?
Qualified or what? To talk shit, maybe.
Oh my god. Got him. Fucking hashtag rack dab.
Look, I'm not gonna sit here and say that no scientist is qualified, but this guy I don't think is. I think he's like one of those what do you call them?
Them Jews.
No. I think he's one of those like top of the chain scientists who don't do any actual like work.
You think like other people
They just have their
tell them?
credentials
Yeah.
and then they do a bunch of talking.
Yeah, he's Steve Jobs basically. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's kind of how I see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But didn't Steve Jobs do a lot of stuff to invent?
Yeah, he told people, I want all this music on my phone. Figure it out.
Hey, didn't you watch the Steve Jobs movie?
No.
It's good shit.
Which one?
It's good shit, man. Not.
Is there only one?
No, there's multiple ones.
Oh, good.
But the one with
You
what's
would
his
know.
face? What do you mean? I did. I watched it.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You would know.
What does that What does that mean, Dennis?
He's just agreeing
yeah,
with you.
Fuck.
No. He's not agreeing. He's he's besmirching me.
He's derisively agreeing
Yes,
with you.
exactly. I could hear it in his tone, and I don't appreciate it, Dennis.
How's this tone?
A few frequencies higher, please.
That
Yes.
was 2 semitones. 2 semitones.
That's the exact semitone I need to jack off.
Are you sure it's not this one?
No! Ew!
No.
How's this tone? Yeah. Editor, put some reverb on that.
I will.
You know what it reminds me of? That TED Talk that Omar would always send me.
I'll post it. I'll post it for reference. It's this like filter on Instagram.
The boys are always like, Nick this and Nick that. I'm like, bro, shut up. Let me lick that.
Yes, Daddy!
Near
his
the
name's-
end of the clip, he goes, "Yes, Daddy."
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
It comes out of nowhere. I don't even know who the guy is.
Is it like that speech that that Howard Dean did where he did the scream? Where it's like, why did you do that at the end of your speech? Play the clip of Howard Dean.
And then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House. Ah!
I will make sure that all the context is put in for those two jokes there.
Howard Dean's was decidedly unsexual, but nonetheless funny.
Now, editor, make Howard Dean do a 360 spin. I'm just adding work to myself. And now add a few explosions, editor.
Oh God, I can't hear you guys. Could you speak louder?
And you put a big picture of John.
Sucking a penis.
Which John? Tronley or our John?
Our John, with a giant dick in his mouth. Don't worry, I'll censor the penis, but there'll still be a perceived penis.
Fuck, dude. I had liquid in my mouth, man. Don't do that. I was gonna spit all over my microphone.
I'm in your mouth, brother.
Hello, brother. I just got back from sucking 10 dicks.
Oh no, liquid!
You better not choke on me, brother.
Cocks, die.
Cocks die. That's
Oh, liquid! Stop putting my dick in your mouth! Oh! I don't remember that part in Metal Gear Solid.
What do you mean? It was like in all of them.
Mm-hmm. The incest, right?
Yeah.
Is it incest if they're like clones or something?
Yeah.
They're clones. Didn't we talk about how stupid it is that Liquid was somehow in Ocelot's body and we don't know if he really was or not?
You know, I like to think that he was at the beginning, but then they just 360'd and walked away at the idea.
You mean in Metal Gear Solid 4 when he was like, I was just pretending to be retarded.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Because when you think about it, he had the liquid arm in Metal Gear Solid 2, right?
Yeah.
Then he would get all beefy, his hair would get all flowy when he would transform the liquid. Then when we fast forward to MGS4, it's a completely different arm. It's a robotic arm. So I feel like since Ocelot being the son of the Sorrow, he gets some kind of supernatural abilities inherited, and that's why he was able.
So then it's just Liquid's ghost in him.
No, man, it's nanomachines. They already explained it. It's fucking it's nanomachines, okay?
He tricks himself to be retarded. Yeah.
Yeah. He implanted nanomachines to go and tickle his little hippocampus and just make him think that he was Liquid for a little bit. And then he's like, I shut off the nanomachines now.
To trick the
I needed special powers to hypnotize myself.
Brother, I'm retarded.
I still haven't played MGS4. I still plan to.
It's not bad.
It kind of throws out espionage out the window.
Yeah,
Become
it's more of an action game, yeah.
Yeah, but it's still fun for what it is.
Not gonna lie, I got some of the feels near the end with Snake and the struggles that he was going through.
Yeah, a lot of people I know got teary-eyed in MGS3. For me, it was MGS4. I did have that one manly cry. Not a lot of video games do that to me.
You know what? I will say Metal Gear Solid 3 did get a few tears out of me near the end, especially.
Please, what doesn't make you cry?
Oh, shut up, man. What are you? What are you, fucking robot? You got no emotions?
Dude, didn't you see the latest Marvel movie and you started crying when some...
Go on.
No, he wasn't crying. He was soy-facing. It's different.
No, Dennis. Go on. What Marvel movie did I watch that made me cry, huh?
All of them?
No.
You're like that one video of that dude with a Captain America shirt? That soy boy?
No.
Yeah. Post a picture where it's the edit where his mouth is like 10 feet long. You'll have to scroll it like to see it all.
Every time I see that soy face, I just think.
Was that for a Marvel movie or was that Star Wars?
I think it was Star Wars.
Yeah, like I think they show a lightsaber and Rey gets in, he just like starts crying.
Oh, we're thinking of different ones.
Maybe there's so many soys, it's hard to tell now.
Hold on, which one was the one where there's the soy face guy and he's got the Thanos glove and then like he's holding Thor's hammer on the other hand and he's I don't.
I think Omar and I are talking about the same one, but I think you're talking about I think Dennis is talking about the one where it's the guy with the mole.
I don't know.
I think I know that one.
I think he's got a Captain America shirt, but I'm starting to think it was a Star Wars trailer.
Hold on, we're getting academic about our memes here. We got to do some fact checking here. Yeah, he's talking about the one that specifically built his channel around crying.
Yeah, isn't that everybody? Isn't that every Redditor?
I feel like he's trying to lead this in a direction where he's gonna insult me more.
No. Not at all, no.
Shut up, Dennis.
Down the
Shut up.
primrose path. Let's see if I got any fresh dank memes to post. I have one for you, Omar.
Oh, God.
I just wanted to make you see that again, that's all.
You want to trigger that fight or flight in me. You want to trigger that horrible sensation that I get. It's like I can't run anywhere. This is how I die.
That little twink boy is how you die.
Was the actor a boy or a girl? I thought it was a girl.
You know what? I don't know.
It doesn't even matter.
But canonically in the Cowboy Bebop series, don't they say that it's a girl?
I don't remember if they ever confirmed, to be honest.
I think they do in the movie.
I know there was one episode where Ed's father comes out and it's like, "Oh, you finally found my boy, or you rescued my boy or daughter. I forgot." Even he didn't even know.
You rescued my human.
I fucking knew it was gonna go that way.
Somebody had to do it.
Jesus, guys, can you stop laughing for like 5 minutes?
Can we talk about that? Can we talk about that a little bit?
Turn the podcast off.
Can we talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, go ahead.
Literal randoms that just kind of just showed up on our one episode saying that we laugh too much. But here's my thought, and we had a long discussion about this too. First of all, this huh?
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it long, but go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
No.
Go on.
No, I was responding to your your porn sounds.
Oh, the lovely porn sounds. Go on, Omar.
At first, we really were trying to figure out initially what this podcast was going to be like. We had, I think, 2 iterations if you think about it. Huh? Like the first time that we recorded the CraterCast was years ago, and then
Yeah, it was a fucking mess.
Yeah, then there was a long hiatus, and then we started trying to do it more like there's a lot of research involved and going in depth into topics, but then it was just like, honestly, that kind of sucked. And then now we're just a couple of dudes just fucking around on the moon, you know?
Which was my original intention. I just wanted to have fun with it. And
You're right. And initially I thought like what the reason I thought that we should do the research style podcast was because, you know, a lot of these podcasts that make it big are typically focused a little bit, right?
No, yeah, definitely. I never disagreed with you. I always told you you are right.
But at the same time, I gotta say, this is a breath of fresh air. I love just relaxing, laughing, you know, whatever. And when we record our laughing, it's literally us just reacting to
It's
the stupid
almost
shit
just
that
like
we
it's
say.
a real conversation.
Almost like it if we're just like real people.
Did you see Omar left a comment saying like we would try to be less funny?
Why are you responding?
Because that was my sass
What is
coming out.
rule number 1 of the internet? Don't respond to almost anything.
No, but I mean, like, it's in my opinion, it's kind of good to respond because then it just adds. It's what is that thing for the algorithm?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's YouTube, dude. It's different.
You gotta.
Did you
gotta
respond with 40 hashtags? Did you do your due diligence?
Listen. Hey, and by the way, when I do the episodes and I upload them, you know I put a lot of fucking tags for YouTube to hopefully have it show up in the algorithm for someone to find our podcast.
Those hashtags are the reason those randos showed up.
Dude, we need more people to listen.
That was me. I put hashtags. I only put 3 though.
But it's good.
Oh, I
Honestly,
should've known.
you dog it, but it's good. You need to have that kind of stuff if you're trying to be more distributed, you know?
And then you gotta take like 40 pictures of it.
Oh, for the love of God.
It's like,
Well,
by
that
the
may
way-
be, but I
by the
reserve
way-
the right to call it gay.
By the way, I completed this finger. Check it out.
It's been up my bunghole.
Wow, bunghole.
It's a word that you don't hear it too often anymore.
No. Oh fuck, I laughed too.
Listen. I know you were channeling. I know you were channeling your John there with the whole taking the 40 pictures. But that's photography. What do you fucking expect?
Editor, can you play the clip of Lyndon B. Johnson saying bunghole, please? Thank you.
Let's see if you can't leave me about an inch from where the zipper ends, round under my back to my bunghole. All right, then. So I can let it out there if I need to.
and then put the clip from Freddy Got Fingered where he's asking his dad if he would like some sausage.
Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausages?
It has no relation. I just want to.
Done.
LEL, so random.
Heckin' the random bros.
I fucking hate that word. I hate heckin'. Heckin' is so fucking goddamn annoying.
Guys,
like, just
We both
swear.
think so. We all think that. It's just that we've come around the mountain and we've embraced the cringe and
Yep.
adopted it as our
Dude.
own.
Dude, going back again today at work, I was telling the story how, because I was in the Five Nights at Freddy's post where I'm watching the cameras and checking all the security doors and whatnot, and someone had left a drawing of all the total assigned inmates. It was the Among Us character.
Oh no.
And I started laughing. I was like, man,
No
I wish I
way.
had. Yeah, I was like, I wish I had my cell phone right now. I would take a picture and send it to Omar right now.
I will post this to r/funny.
You know, it's funny because the cringe, it's like there's a degree of cringe that I find funny now. And it's just like, ironically, I find it funny, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this has happened for me since years ago.
Like Aaron said, we went around the mountain.
Yeah, it's hard to describe, but like 10 years ago, I simply cringed at it, and I wanted nothing to do with it. And I was like, stop saying the word meme. It's not a word. But over
It
time,
is,
I
though.
realized the shut up, Dennis. It's the only way. It's the only way to survive in this world is to grin and go along with it.
The cringe.
I don't know about embrace,
My
but
father.
accept it as being really funny.
My father had Reddit gold, and one day he dabbed cringier than usual.
You want to know how I got these upvotes? I put 40 hashtags in the post.
It's not about the Reddit gold. It's about sending a message.
And that message is, heckin' upvotes!
Heckarino,
The hecking pupperinos.
Pupperinos,
Are you gonna boop your dog's snoot? Your heckin' doggo?
Snoot. Yeah, man. I had to tell the story about how me and some buddies find just the cringe to be funny now. That we even talk that way, like, oh, why you being sus? Why you be a sussy baka? Because it's cringe, and that
Yeah.
makes me laugh. We're not saying
Yeah.
it because it's in, because there are people that talk like that.
It's funny because it shouldn't be in.
Exactly.
Dude, you send random messages on the CraterCast chat of just the fucking
Which one? Which one are
Among
you talking
Us.
about? What chat? The one that Aaron's not a part of? Oh yeah, that one.
that one.
What?
Nothing, go ahead.
You always send these gifs of these fucking Among Us, what are astronauts, aliens just twerking, like.
Yeah, like we'll be talking about Among Us, and then I'll just send them those astronauts twerking, and I'll be like, when are we gonna play?
You know, people have tried to get me to play Among Us with them, and I won't do it.
I've never played Among Us.
Damn, Among Us looks like that. Ugh.
Imagine that in VR. Oh,
How does a 2D thing go to VR and be relevant?
Have you been playing VR at all?
yeah, I played earlier today.
What'd you play?
Beat Saber.
Beat Saber.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was thinking Run Saber when you said that. That's a Super Nintendo game. What is Beat Saber?
It's that game. You're familiar with it. You just, I guess, didn't know the name. It's the one where you have two lightsabers, I guess, and you cut cubes to. It's a rhythm game. It's to the beat of the song.
I miss
So
Guitar
it's-
Hero.
It's like that fruit cutting game that people play on their phone.
Fruit Ninja?
Fruit Ninja.
Fruit Ninja.
Isn't that game like ancient? That's like one of the
Yeah.
first like games that came out on like iOS.
Now you listen to me, Omar. I haven't tuned into phone games in a long time.
Aaron's
Okay.
like, Aaron's like, is that like Flappy Bird?
Is that like a form of Tetris?
Is that
Is
Clash
that
of Clans?
Is that the one where the birds are mildly upset?
But now that we brought up games, you know, I just want to thank our sponsor today, Raid Shadow Legends.
Fucking Shadow Legends, dude.
Use your VPN to log into Raid Shadowlands to get some crap, I don't know, from Loot Crate.
Post 40 hashtags to Reddit to get free coins.
Free coins in Loot Crate.
That's it. I'm out.
Free coins in
outta here.
JonTron crates.
I'm out.
John
of here.
You can't leave. Don't leave.
40 hashtags. You're trying to get relevancy for the things that you're posting about, so people can. God damn it!
I've already told you you're completely right. I still don't like it.
I know.
Yeah. It's kind of gay.
No, it's not.
I don't know, man.
It's like you don't want to be seen.
It's kind of gay to me. Why would I want to be seen by a bunch of...
Do you want... Okay, so that's like saying like we're basically recording this podcast in an empty forest then, and just like, hey guys, how's everybody doing today?
Aren't we?
Yes, our empty forest is safe from retardation.
Yeah, it's called the moon.
And by empty forest, yeah, it's the moon.
Yeah.
It's the moon, yes.
We're just shouting into the void.
One of these days, Lois.
Everybody's shouting into the void. We just do it literally because we understand.
This is Omar with all the edits that we're giving him. It's great to have you editing, buddy.
Hey, listen, I got
this
now.
little guy in there though.
No, we already did that.
You can never have enough of that little guy.
We're not putting the... Fine, I'll put the little fella in this, just in that moment, but that's it. But that's it.
This one's going into Cybertron's based archives.
Listen, I will say though, I feel like I need to up my game after seeing that last edit that you did, Dennis. That was some good shit, man.
Oh, thank you.
That was funny shit.
Yeah, it was good.
Thanks. Too much laughing though. Would not bang.
No.
A little bit too much.
Needs more ASMR mukbang sounds.
Yeah. Can you do that for me one more time, Omar?
The mukbang sounds?
Yeah,
Can
the
we
Asian
avoid
girl.
that?
No, let's do it.
Like the small Asian woman eating.
Yeah.
Okay,
Eating, like
right.
20 packets of ramen.
Eating the spicy noodle.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so big. This noodle is going in my mouth.
Couple more steps on that, you could get into racism territory.
Hold on, was that racist?
I don't know. I feel like there's a couple of steps removed from that, yeah.
My God, Aaron is so racist. He sees racism in every little thing.
Oh, this spicy noodle. My slanty eyes can hardly
Okay,
see.
I did not say that. What the fuck?
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, that's the end there, right? Jesus Christ, Aaron.
It's like the one I was editing where Aaron fucking dropped the bomb like I don't know how many times.
Yeah, I was uncontrollable that day.
Yeah.
What word did he drop?
I said the word.
Yeah, that one.
The what word?
You heard me.
What word was that?
You make sure you don't edit that one out so you can be flipping out.
Damn it!
Well, no,
I'm editing this one.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Okay.
Your are safe with me.
Yeah.
Oh man, don't necessarily need to put that one in the video.
Yeah. You can put this one though, just so people can laugh.
Hey, I like that.
I like that picture. That makes me happy.
Yeah.
Mario
I feel like that's
RPG
us right now.
It's a good time. Omar, I have a hypothetical for you. Since I posted that picture of Trump.
Yeah.
Here's your hypothetical.
His favorite politician, by the way.
This first part you don't have a choice in. You have the face of someone.
He's Canadian. He's used to that, not having a choice.
Go suck my dick, Dennis. Okay.
Ooh, this spicy Mexican noodle.
This spicy syrup.
You have a person's face, a famous person's face, grafted onto your butt cheeks. Okay. You don't have a choice in that, but you do have a choice in what famous person it is. Your two choices are Joe Biden or Donald Trump.
Wait.
Which person do you want on your butt cheek?
Is it
So-
sentient? Does it speak?
Yes, it speaks. It has all of their brain waves intact and the same as if they were.
They're just
the
attached to
person.
your ass cheek.
Yes, and they can talk to you. They can hear you.
Like ass cheek, not like it's actually your anus, right? Like their
On
mouths
your
are not
left
your
butt
anus,
cheek.
right?
Left butt cheek.
Make sure you sanitize that seat before sitting down.
Yeah, he is a germaphobe, so you got to keep that in mind.
But I feel like both options
Tough
are horrible.
question, right?
Yeah, that is a tough question.
I don't know. With Joe, you'd be sitting there, you'd probably let out a fart once in a while, and then you'd be here like, come on, man. And it just wouldn't be that funny. But if you did that with Trump, he would be encouraging you. He'd be like, that's the best fart I've heard all day. You're working on the steamiest shit. It's going to be incredible.
The steamiest.
He would be encouraging you in all aspects. It wouldn't just be your farts. He would be telling you how to be the best you could be in everything. Because he wants the best for you, man.
Going back to your question about it, like, would Donald Trump even encourage Omar taking a dick?
Taking a dick?
Yeah, I mean, it's going up your ass. And
I thought you were going to say taking a shit, but you turned this around.
Yeah.
Well, it's an important question. Do you think he would or not?
Yeah, it'd be like unacceptable.
Now, if I know our Trumpinator, I would say that he would say something along the lines of, I don't care what you do behind closed doors, but I happen to be in close proximity to the action, so don't do it. I'm trying to make sure I get all the details squared away.
If Joe Biden's face was sentient and grafted to my ass cheek, I feel like every time that I would like take a shower, he would like fat shame me, just like, hey, listen here, fat.
Yes, he
It's
would.
going in my fat collection.
Like, why aren't you wearing a mask, man? You got your vaccination yet?
All 7 of them.
You know that COVID particles are transmitted by poo.
We are not talking about COVID again. Fuck, man. What is this podcast anymore?
We're the Joe Rogan podcast.
Fucking Toe Rogan. I don't really dislike the man, but I don't know. It's something just annoying.
You know what Joe Rogan looks like to me? He looks like one of those
toe?
NPCs in Batman Arkham Asylum where it's like, it's the bat.
You know, I only played that game for like 5 minutes, so I wish I could understand.
What are the odds?
I have nothing against Joe Rogan. I just, like you said, something about him just, I don't know. I can't listen to his podcast. I'll listen to clips here and there, and I think the ones that you send me, Dennis, are like the funny edits are funny, but I don't know. I'm not invested in this stuff.
The one where he's doing the gorilla screaming.
Oh,
yeah. So funny.
I think Omar sent me that one.
Did I send you that one?
Yeah.
To his credit, he is a good interviewer. I will not try to suggest otherwise.
Yeah.
Well, like, you know, going back to the whole podcast topic about the whole laughing and everything, the vibe I wanted, and I told this to Omar, was to have friends just hanging out and talking about whatever. And this is what we achieved, so excuse us for laughing, because that's who we are. We laugh. But there's a lot of podcasts like Joe Rogan, since we're talking about it, he laughs all the time. And I mean, fucking dude got high with Elon Musk, didn't he?
We got high with Aaron the other day, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They talked about fucking aliens fucking them in the ass.
You know, I think, I think I said this to Omar. Both of those comments said the same thing, and they were really close together and on the same video. It's probably...
You think bots?
Bots or trolls. Don't worry about it.
You saying it's sus?
Yeah, well, I've been on the internet for a year or two, and I think I understand how most of this works.
You can see the pixels.
Yeah, I've seen a few shops in my time.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me because, like I said, me and Omar talked about it, and I said this is the vibe I wanted. There's not a lot of podcasts I listen to. I know Omar. I think he's the one that listens to the most.
I listen to
podcasts. Yeah, from the group, I only listen to Bill Burr. Come Town. Bill Burr, unless he starts talking about sports, then I just fast forward. Come Town, Joe Rogan, but only it's dependent on the guest.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Like the last one I saw was when Dan Aykroyd was there.
Oh yes.
I
did not know he interviewed Aykroyd.
Yeah, neither did I.
Yeah, and it goes back to what Aaron was saying, that he's a good interviewer. I'm there for Aykroyd. I don't mind Rogan. I don't hate him. Nothing. Fucking, even though he hated Fear Factor, I thought that was a pretty cool gig. He hated Fear Factor. Whatever.
I liked watching that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all well and good, Dennis, but have you tried DMT?
No. I'm a good boy.
Okay.
I'm a brave boy.
It's all well and good, but have you seen this funny little fella over here?
Oh my god.
Have you ever seen this cute little guy?
On DMT.
I'm gonna have to do some kind of edit that makes it all trippy, aren't I? Fuck! Well, going back to that, it's kind of funny because I didn't think that this was an issue at first too, and I still, I don't think for us it's an issue anyway, but apparently when you look up people talking about podcasts, there's a lot of people that actually hate listening to people laughing.
Yeah, did you send Aaron that screenshot?
No, I didn't, but it was just a bunch of people talking about how, like, they can't stand, you know, if there's too much laughter, and in my head, it's like, and they would talk about, like, oh, I prefer if they would cut out some of the laughing, but it's like, no, like, that's just, what's the point of it at that point?
Well, this brings up the question of psychology, really, like, there's different kinds of people, and what kind of person hates hearing other people laugh, I wonder.
Communists.
Serial killers. What?
And you guys are you're jumping to conclusions here. I'm trying to get to the nitty gritty on this. I'm trying to dissect.
Okay.
I have no more useful answers than you do. So yeah, I guess serial killers, whatever.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Science.
I'll get back to you next week when I've ruminated on this.
Yeah, it's weird. I saw a lot of people saying that they didn't like that. Which again, to me, if you're listening to a podcast and you're investing yourself into it, then clearly you like that genre, you like that style, the formula that they have.
What, like fucking TED Talks? God, I hate that shit.
TED Talks.
TED Talk.
Yeah.
Post that clip of that guy going, "Yes, Daddy," again.
Yeah, do it again. Yes, Daddy. I'm conflating TED Talks with modern podcasting that's obsessed with being informative and a clone of like NPR or something. It's such a dumb format to me because one, the market is saturated. Two, is it really that informative? I really don't believe it because these days info manipulation is so easy. You can just gaslight people into thinking anything you want as long as they think you're credible.
Yeah.
Well, here's the other thing too. When we were doing the informative style podcast, when I was doing all the research and stuff, Dennis would tell me afterwards, he's like, I kind of already knew all this stuff. And like, I felt like we weren't, it was just me reading a bunch of stuff, but we weren't really like adding our
thoughts to it.
Our personality to it.
Yeah, it was basically like, it came off as a Wikipedia.
Yeah. That's where I got most of my info from too.
Yeah, because like, depending on the subject, what we talked about, I think one of them was Sonic, and when Omar would bring up a certain aspect of it, I already knew because that's something I enjoy. That's a hobby of mine, like, Sonic, video games. And when you're obsessed, you're an autist, when it comes to the things you love, you know more about the backstory.
Yeah,
like
like
you,
us.
Aaron, with like, yeah, like when you mentioned like, hey, did you know that blah, blah, blah? Like, did you know?
I can tell you my favorite sort of, I don't know if this qualifies, but Dennis Miller's show, it was a podcast for the last few years, but before that it was radio, obviously. But what's the difference between podcast and a radio? Very little. My favorite instance of podcast type stuff was when Norm Macdonald would call into Dennis Miller, and they would spend a good amount of time just trying to make each other laugh, and it was very entertaining. Some of my favorite stuff.
I agree.
Ever.
I like listening to stuff like that. That's why I listen to like podcasts like Cumtown. Like it's literally just sounds.
Cumtown? That sounds
You seriously
really dumb.
after everything like Aaron, come on, get your head out of your ass, man.
I even mentioned it in my Batman VR video. Where I was like, "What's this, Cumtown?"
I've never heard this Cumtown, and it sounds gay.
I mean,
yeah, yeah.
Oh, they're heckin'
It's a very funny
based
podcast.
Gay-arinos.
It's actually a very funny podcast.
Yeah.
I like it because it's very natural. There's just like a couple of idiots just chatting it up, and
Just
that's
us.
exactly what I like about our thing now. We're just literal idiots just having fun.
Yeah,
Friends
do you,
talking.
aside from Distractable and the Cinemassacre podcast, what other podcasts do you listen to, Aaron?
I see what you're doing.
What?
I'm onto your game.
I'm legitimately asking.
Are you legitimately trying to suggest that I listen to the Cinemassacre podcast?
Yeah, you said it was one of your favorites. Next to
my
Distractable.
Is this some
Dennis,
gaslighting?
this is textbook gaslighting, man. You're trying to get my goat in real time, and it's not gonna work because I don't listen to Cinemassacre.
The Distractable one is real though, right?
What is Distractable?
Don't act like it's not your favorite podcast. Come on.
This guy, man.
Tell the
Dennis
tell
does
the
this
audience.
all the time, dude.
Tell the audience.
I'm looking this up right now. Distractable.
Dennis,
Yes, look it up. Do you know what it is, Omar?
I don't know what it is either, but I'm just saying, like, this is textbook you, man. Like, you are literally, even in our chats, sometimes you'll just be like, well, time to do my regular daily gaslighting, get my kicks,
Oh, dude, it turns me on.
I look
so
up Distractable podcast, and the first thing that comes up is a fat retard.
Are you sure you didn't look up Cumtown?
There's also a picture of Markiplier. Huh.
What?
Oh, that's funny.
I'm already glad I don't know what this is. What are you trying to get me into, Dennis?
Markiplier, what the fuck? Weird. Does he have a podcast?
Shut up, I feel like Dennis is so invested in some of this stuff. He knows.
I've become the cringe. No, I don't know.
Am I a joke to you?
Why are his eyes, the whites of his eyes so like...
Yellow?
Yeah!
Well, this image has a relatively warm white balance, so yeah, that's what happens.
I feel like this is the thing that his editors do for his thumbnails all the time, where they make him look almost cartoony.
Can we talk about thumbnails for a second?
Yeah, I loved
And
your
how
thumbnail, by the way.
Okay, yeah, it was pretty based. What I hate is that thumbnails are now completely homogenized, where they're all the same thing.
It's because of the
always
algorithm.
Someone's face making a goofy face. Now you write the titles of videos, it's this long stream of consciousness thoughts instead of actual titles. But not only that, the faces they use are all recycled. They only have 3 different ones.
This goes back to what Omar was saying. You have to, be seen, and the algorithm loves those kind of thumbnails. Back then, I would agree with you. I mean, I still kind of do because it's gay. but like before, it became just a Reddit fad kind of thumbnail to do, the YouTuber thumbnail. Now you kind of have to do it. If not, YouTube won't really advertise you.
So does that mean we need like a photo of all of us in the thumbnail of every video we make from now on? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, not necessarily. No, like,
we gotta do the soy gaping mouth and like.
Hold on.
Oh, please don't make me.
To a lesser extent, I mean, even when I do some of the thumbnails for these shows, I try to make whatever the topic is kind of popping over the title of our podcast, because I think
that's the thing. Like the first one, Aaron put Indiana Jones and the Cool Whip because John was doing the whipping sound. I started cracking up.
But like for example, the Markiplier Man Milk episode, I literally put Markiplier over top of the title of our podcast, and I just kind of exaggerated the facial features.
Yeah, you gave him the just eyes.
The just eyes, and not only that, I blew out the contrast too, so that it's bright and vibrant, catches someone's attention. Like, it's all part of the algorithm. It's all part of the plan.
The plan was to get everybody soy facing all at once.
And
I don't
succeeded.
like it. Only I am immune to the soy.
Did you boys do anything fun for New Year?
Yeah. I worked.
I drank 2 glasses of champagne, and I watched. That's fucking Zap Brannigan.
Yeah.
Do you want the rest of the champagne? Got it.
That's Tom Kenny too, right? Who does the voice of Zap Brannigan?
Billy West.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Oh, you reminded me, Omar.
You reminded me.
What I
hate it.
What I did on New Year's was I drank a couple of glasses of champagne, and my lady friend turned on The Matrix 4, and I watched part of it again. And
you rewatched some of it?
I rewatched the first half, yeah.
Why?
Because I was drunk and I didn't feel like turning it off. It's not even that bad of a movie.
It's actually. You gotta be fucking kidding me, Aaron. Come on.
It's not the worst thing I've ever
seen.
Hold
on.
Aaron's
Before
it's not gay if you're drunk.
Hold on. Before we go into, because I do want to talk a little bit before this episode's over. I want to talk about The Matrix. Even a few little, maybe some spoilers, because fuck that movie. That movie sucked.
Okay, I'll sit this one out. I'm gonna put my headphones down.
No, but Dennis. Because
he doesn't
trying to
want
say
the heckin' spoilerinos, man.
Yes, please do not spoil the Matrix movie. I have no interest in.
Listen. I know it's not a great movie, Omar, but it's not anywhere near the worst thing I've ever seen.
Okay, I'm not saying it's the worst thing I've ever seen, but it's not a good movie. And before we go into Dennis, what did you do for New Year's? Go.
I worked.
Oh.
Yeah, he was working, dude. I found the clip of that one dude.
Look at this dude.
Yeah, that guy.
That's the one I was talking about, yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's got many of them put together.
Dude, Dennis fucking hates that third clip, that Inception clip in the middle.
I just saw it, yeah.
That's the Wii music guy, isn't it?
Yeah. It's because he disgusts me, man. Like, just staring at him, dude.
All right, Omar, let's get your thoughts on The Matrix. Come on.
Yeah.
All right.
Is this before or after you dilated?
Oh my God, Dennis. So, okay, all right, hold on. I'm gonna preface it right now before, like, if for anyone that might be wanting to see the movie because it just recently came out. Spoiler warning. We're gonna talk about spoilers. because I want to talk about spoilers. Aaron, are you cool with that?
Okay. Yeah,
No,
whatever.
dude, the spoilerinos. No.
Dennis, I asked you before on the fucking CraterCast chat, do you care? You're like, no, I fucking gay movie. Fucking.
Why the fuck would I care?
Exactly. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about potential listeners. If they want to not
Why
listen
the
to this
fuck
part,
would they care?
they might. I don't know.
All five
Just
of
get
our
on with the
viewers
spoilerinos.
all 5 of our viewers are smarter than that.
I don't know. They don't like us laughing, you know. So
That's true.
Out with it, Omar.
all right.
Yes.
So
Out of the closet.
first, God damn it, Dennis.
Go on.
This movie does not. First of all, I'm just gonna point it out. Right, the movie does not need to exist. It's such a unnecessary
Absolutely not.
movie.
Agree.
Absolutely unnecessary movie. And the only thing that I will give credit to was it Lana Wachowski that pretty much wrote the movie?
I think both of them did. Maybe I'm wrong.
One of them, I think one of the, maybe both of them wrote it, but I could have sworn they kept advertising it as just Lana Wachowski.
Only one of them directed it, yes.
Yeah. I think that they knew that Warner Brothers, and again, this goes with the whole meta aspect of the movie where we'll go into it a little
They
bit. But
pretty much give you all the details in the movie, yeah.
yeah, that either way, Warner Brothers, before they lose the rights to a movie, they have to basically make anything with that with the
Yeah, it's the same reason we got The Amazing Spider-Man.
yeah, like it's whatever. I'm trying to think of the word, but it's like something that they own the rights to, like the product.
The contract runs out if they don't use it, pretty much.
Yeah, so they had to make the 4th Matrix movie, otherwise they would lose the contract, and then, you know, obviously they think, oh, well, this is going to give us money still, right? So they were forced to make this movie, and it was so unnecessary. Aaron, I don't know how you say that it's not even that bad.
Well, like I told you in our chat before, my thoughts of the movie are not based on the movie itself. It's based on what I took away from it. And
what did you take
I
away
agree.
from it?
I took. Well, if you're watching the movie with any sort of like lenses on whatsoever, or let me rephrase. If you're paying attention, you can hear the director screaming through the screen at you that this movie is terrible and it's a farce, and that they didn't want to make it.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of, well, it's not a good movie, and I think they know that, and they were trying to tell us with every action that the movie took.
Do you think they were trying to self-sabotage?
Yes, absolutely.
Like after this, there's no chance they're gonna want to make a 5th Matrix,
No, it's torpedoed.
even though they
It's
did kind
done.
of set it up for a 5th one.
They didn't really. It was a very, like, lukewarm sort of cliffhanger where it's not a cliffhanger at all. If it ended there, I think everybody'd be fine.
So Dennis, I told you little bits about it. You've heard some stuff about it too, right?
Yeah.
So I thought that the whole purpose of The One was supposed to be that there was just one person, hence the title The One.
Yeah, it's kind of in the name.
Why is Trinity the one along with Neo now?
Because
Well, it kind of builds upon what the other movies did. I mean, Neo wasn't anything without Trinity from the start, if you recall. It's not completely illogical for the movie to go in that direction.
What do you mean that Neo was not anything without Trinity?
He would never have accomplished what he did if she hadn't been there to help him.
Yeah, but that's just like saying like anyone that's gonna achieve something great in life has to have
Yes,
someone to
and they
push them.
took that idea and they pushed the envelope a little bit. It's not the thing that really bothered me.
Jesus Christ, Dennis, these things that you're posting while we're talking, man.
I'm not saying it's a smart idea. I'm saying it's pretty consistent with what they've done thus far.
All I know is that, yeah, like the movie itself, it just feels so unnecessary. It adds nothing. It cheapens the last thing that happened in Matrix 3 where sacrifices were made from Neo and Trinity. Trinity was dead, Neo was dead, and then they brought them back to life because apparently, oh, the power of love powers the Matrix. We keep them in the Matrix just so that
No, the power of misery powers the Matrix.
they're close enough. What was that? The thing that
Yes, they kept them close enough that the Matrix could operate, but far enough away that they'd be miserable and maximize power output. It's dumb. It's dumb. And then, like I keep saying, I think it's big brain because the director knows this and they're trying to tell us. Like, we know that the Wachowskis are talented filmmakers, with a few exceptions.
Yeah, they you know what, they can make some good movies, and there have been some flops here and there, but I mean, I think consistently they're not bad. I think they tell good
It's
stories.
like, what was that, Sense8 that nobody likes?
I didn't even watch that.
Cloud Atlas and Jupiter Ascending, whatever. Those aren't very good either.
Brakes. Pump the fucking brakes, okay? Cloud Atlas was not that bad.
It's not terrible, but it's not very good.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Point is, they are talented filmmakers with a few exceptions, and I think they know what they're doing when they do something like this. They couldn't have done it this bad and not meant it.
Also,
like
what was the budget for this movie? Because like
it was like $300 million.
How is that even possible? When I look at this movie, and I that was one of the first things that irritated me the most about watching this movie was it looked so cheap. Like it looked like the effects were so bad, and the action sequences and the choreography were so bad compared to a 20-year-old movie, the original Matrix, which even to this day the special effects hold up so goddamn well. This was so forgettable.
I'm retracting my statement. It was a $200 million. Never mind.
Well, still $200 million. What was the budget for the original Matrix?
Let's see.
Thank you.
It was probably $50 million. $63 million.
Like that movie to this day looks so much better than this piece of garbage that just came out.
Hold on, let me do some inflation calculation.
Oh, shut up.
Inflation by year.
Inflate
Let's
this
figure
dick.
this out.
Dennis? Was that,
come on.
Was that good? Dennis?
Post that Norm Macdonald laughing clip.
Oh. Dude, I set up the low-hanging fruit for you. I love you, buddy.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I was just trying not to laugh because, criticism. Nah, just kidding.
Because I said inflation.
You didn't say I love you back.
Dude, don't make this awkward.
Come on. You gotta say it.
I love you too, man.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Go on,
okay.
inflation, boy.
Adjusted for inflation, $63 million in 1999 would be $105 million today. So it's still cheaper, and the movies are comparable lengths, and the first one probably had more like effect shots in it.
The actual set pieces in the first one were incredible too. This one, was there anything that you remember?
Let me tell you, I booted up the first movie last night, and I expected to get tired of it and turn it off halfway through. I didn't. I was glued to the screen because it's so damn good.
And see, that's exactly what I did after watching this movie. I watched the second, and I rewatched the third, and then some clips of the first one. And I remember talking to you about this, Aaron. I said that I wasn't a huge fan of the second movie. I still am not huge on the plot of it, but there are so many amazing action sequences in the second one that still hold up. Like the whole the chase sequence with the car chase scene on the highway.
Yeah, that's a good segment. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, my dick.
And then Trinity gets on the bike with her giant ass in the keymaker's face, and she's like, dodge this, and she braps on him.
Dennis, I think you sent me that video clip.
And Neo.
And they ballooned her ass even more.
And Neo tries to imagine the smell.
Neo, if you're out there, I could use some help imagining the smell. Okay, second movie. Not the best, but I liked it. It was at the end of it, before we say anything else, all of the movies past the second one were unnecessary. But the second one I felt like legitimized its position pretty okay. I thought.
Wait, did you think the second one kind of ended it in a way that it could have just been ended and left there?
No, I'm saying that the third movie's almost garbage, and the second one did a better job of legitimizing its existence when it didn't need to.
I guess. I mean, realistically, yeah, if you think about it, nothing really needed to happen after the first movie, but...
Right.
But I appreciate the second, and to a lesser extent.
I like the second one.
I
watched it yesterday as well.
I like the third one, too. I don't know. Something about it, I like it.
If you like, your big Dragon Ball Z fights, then yes, it's good.
I do?
Dennis?
No. Huh? Dragon Ball?
Oh, I'm soy-facing!
The only thing to get Dennis...
clap.
The only thing to get Dennis to soy face is you mentioned Dragon Ball Z. He's like, ah!
Here, I want to say something. I want to put it out there. I heckin' hate when people call the entire franchise Dragon Ball Z.
I mean, it isn't?
No, the entire franchise
there's more
is
than one.
Dragon
There's Dragon Ball, there's Dragon Ball Z, there's Dragon Ball GT.
But I like Dragon Ball Z Super, though.
Fuck you.
We got him, boys. Reel him in.
You have successfully trolled Dennis.
I don't know why people do that, and it annoys the shit out of me. Dragon Ball Z is just Z. When you want to talk about the franchise, it's Dragon Ball. When you talk about Gundam, Omar, you don't say like, "Oh yeah, did you watch the Gundam Wings Zero G Gundam Char's Counterattack?"
I just say Gundam.
Yeah, it's Gundam.
Yeah.
Oh.
What, Aaron? What? You don't like Gundam?
He likes gun, and he's dumb. Got him.
Post guns. I probably don't appreciate Gundam like you guys do, no. But that's okay. I'm not going to sit here and say it's dumb. I know very little about it.
Just getting back onto the whole thing, the Matrix 4, completely unnecessary. I think it's
completely
not,
unnecessary.
Super forgettable.
Listen, if you think between the lines, if you listen to what the dialogue is saying, what the actions of the movie are saying, I think it could be reasonably inferred that the director knew all this. They didn't want to make this movie. They torpedoed on purpose, and they tried to tell you they're doing it as they're doing it.
Dude, it's not even like read between the lines. They fucking hammered it into your face with all the meta jokes that they did.
Some of it was subtle, some of it was not so subtle.
Everything about it was not subtle.
I think there's some stuff you might have missed, but I'd need to watch it again in detail to write some lists.
The third time, Aaron.
Was it too big brain for me?
You're paying with your life clock, your precious time. You're giving a bad film your time.
Listen
Unless you really think your time is that worthless.
Hold on, Aaron.
Aren't you going to go watch that new Spider-Man?
No, hold on.
Yeah, weren't you too?
No.
Yes, you. Shut up. It's on fucking recorded podcast. You're all like, oh, I want to see it.
I never said that.
Yes,
Find
you
me
did.
the timestamp.
I will.
I'll have to
Find
look
me
it
the
up. I will look it up.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what episode that was.
I don't know.
I'm sure I could find it.
I don't have plans to not see it, but I also don't have plans to see it.
Don't worry. If I don't find the actual clip, I'll just like edit Aaron's voice to say like, I
just
love Spider-Man.
chop up a bunch of cut it up. I want to watch Spider-Man.
So you have no interest in seeing an actual potential good film. Apparently Marvel's best. Like that means anything.
That's just marketing.
Yeah. Over fucking Matrix 4.
Well, the reason I watched Matrix 4 is because people were shitting on it so hard. I was like, there's no way it's that bad.
Oh. I figured it was because of that gaping wound where your penis used to be.
Wow.
Dennis, stop!
I was gonna wait till next week to talk about that, but yeah, that's how it be.
Time to start speed running, boys.
No, but hold on a sec. But I wanted to get back at this thing that Dennis was saying about, your time is basically like your currency or whatever.
To me,
this guy
my time is precious.
Oh yeah, Mr. Demon Slayer that you're gonna watch? Or did you already watch it?
Yeah, I'm on episode 7 actually.
Bullshit.
No.
You're full of shit right now.
Fucking Robert's my new best friend, dude. You failed me.
Tell me what happened. Tell us what happened.
Dude,
Slayer,
okay, so there was a baby, right? That was born with an illness, right? So they fucking do like some kind of pact, and that makes him into a demon. But that makes him to resent, his bloodline, his generation.
Also, he's got this like scar in the shape of a lightning bolt on his forehead.
Yeah.
And he's got special powers.
Dennis, I used to think you were cool, man, but now I don't know anymore.
I used to think you were cool too until you didn't watch fucking JoJo's. But you know who did? You know who did? Robert. He saw it. He never let me down.
Wow. Wow, you made a pact with the devil, huh? Hey, Robert, if you're listening, I'm going to edit in a picture of Demon Slayer taking a dump because it's shit. And then the dump is going to go through a portal into its own mouth again. So it's like it's shitting in. It's a cycle of shit.
Is the mouth soy facing?
Put a picture of Robert over your face icon. He is in the podcast now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. We can talk about JoJo. We can talk about JoJo's for 20 episodes.
Fine. You know what? No. Hold on. You know what? Fine. I'm out of here. You want Robert in the podcast? I'm gone.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Fine.
Fucking leave. No, we
can't.
Come
back.
Come on.
You said
don't
you said
fight.
You love me.
Come back. I
Don't
didn't mean it.
fight.
You said you love me.
I was hurt.
We laughed together.
I was hurt. I said meanful things.
Editor, post this gif of a kangaroo.
That's Aaron's face when,
When you guys are doing gay shit like that, yeah.
Hey, don't act like you don't love us either, Aaron.
I didn't say that, but I love in a less gay way.
Yeah, he actually, grabs your balls.
No!
No, the balls
Yeah,
are gay, yeah.
no.
He grabs the dick.
Dude, if our tips don't touch, it's not gay, so don't worry.
Yeah. If the balls don't touch, you're gay.
Now, question. If
Yes.
our thighs slap together a little bit, and, is that gay?
No, not gay.
Oh, then we're good.
Did you hear that?
I need to
Aaron's
go.
screaming at the thought of it.
Go. This is not cool.
Says the guy that saw Matrix 4 twice
Yeah,
and planning to see it a third time. You fucking sicken me.
Happy New Year, everybody!
Reprendre votre thérapie, d'aller en partie. Votre fils a quand même...
Should be consumers.